Hi, so my name is Tom Bresnahan, and I've been here coaching boxing for the last year and a half, maybe 2 years. And the reason I decided to get into boxing is when I was a kid, I boxed myself a bit, and the one thing that I didn't have was footwork, and for that matter, defense. So when I retired, I was looking for something to do, and this opportunity came up, and so I've come to the gym here in Haverhill, and it was, I think there was a need for somebody like me, in the sense that I am not here to train kids with the end goal getting them into the ring. My job, is the way I see it, is just to come here and teach the kids fundamentals and how to box, and teach them all the things that I didn't know when I was a kid myself. And so most of the kids I teach are between 15 and 18, and you know, I've probably been 60 kids that have come enrolled in here since I started and rolled out. And I think the reason the retention is not really long lasting is because once you get into this after a couple of weeks, the fun idea about being a boxer and hitting the bag, and it becomes a job now, because you have to come in and do your own shadow boxing, and it's repetitive, it's over and over and over again. I tell the kids when they come in here, there's no mistakes. It's just opportunities to learn that, you know, what our mistakes are. So a lot of them that come through here, if they would not pick them themselves, we would learn things a lot quicker, because they actually, a lot of times they judge themselves too harshly. So my job here is to teach them how to box, and Sean and Mel, those are the guys that are working with fighters who are actively looking to get into ring and amateur bouts. So, and I've had, like, out of the 60 kids, I'd say probably 3 of them that have moved on to Sean and Mel. And in order for them to get there, they need to be here on a regular basis, they need to train hard, and they have to be noticed by Sean and Mel. Otherwise, they're not getting in the ring. And so I've kind of fit that puzzle piece, because Sean and Mel are very busy with these fighters. So, you know, when these new kids come in, there's not a lot of time to spend with them, just because we don't have enough manpower. So I fit the bill in that respect, where, you know, I'm doing exactly what I want to do, because I tell the kids when they first come in, I let them know, getting hit in the head is not a good thing. It's just not. There's no way that you can say that, you know, you're not going to get hit ever. But I also tell them, if this is what you want to do, we're going to focus on footwork and defense. We're going to focus on not getting hit, you know, because some fighters, and I've seen some, and I'm sure everybody has, you know, guys who profess that they can take a beating in the ring, and you've seen some of them that have brain damage from doing that. So there's no way getting around that in boxing. But my goal with the kids here, because this is not only a boxing center, it's a youth center. So I'm kind of like a hybrid between a boxing coach and somewhat of a babysitter, which is okay by me, you know, because the kids are really great. And as I said, I retired a couple of years ago, and I really was in need of doing something. And if I'm giving anything to them, I'm getting it back at the same time. And all I can do is, with these kids, is to lead by example, and show them, if I'm giving them 100%, you know, they respond to that. If I come in here and I wasn't given 100%, they wouldn't. So, at any rate, that's what I do, and happy to be here. And as I said, Sean and Mel, they're serious trainers, and their fighters are actively fighting in tournaments, and so They just don't have the time to focus. So it's been a good piece of the puzzle, me coming in here to take the kids that, you know, might become boxers, but a small percentage of them, and but the rest of them just, you know, a good place to be. So, all right, I guess that's about it.